State move to Advert strike fails. Labour shuns federal government's meeting. UK sacks head of Federal Capital Territory agencies and parastatals. Italian citizen who beats Nigerian man to death gets 24 years jail time. Welcome to DGTV Today's News Edition. Rest assured, our news is with no bias. Good day, my name is Torilope Akimola. The news and detail. The organized labor comprising the Nigerian Labour Congress and the Trades Union Congress, Nigeria, on Friday 29 September 2023, boycotted an emergency meeting with the federal government that was scheduled for 3 p.m. at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. The federal government had called an emergency meeting with the leaders of the organized labor at the conference room of the office of the President's Chief of Staff. Among other goals, Friday's meeting was meant to talk the labor movement out of its planned nationwide strike from Tuesday, October 3, 2023. On September 26th, the NLC and TUC disclosed plans to commence an indefinite strike on October 3rd to protest the cost of living crisis after the scrapping of petrol subsidy by President Bola Tinubu during his inauguration on May 29, 2023. On to politics. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Mr. Nyesom Wike, has relieved the heads of 21 parastatals, agencies, and government companies of the FCT administration of their appointment with immediate effect. Mr. Anthony Ogunleye, Director of Press, Office of the Minister, stated this in a press statement in Abuja on Wednesday. The director of the press said that the affected appointees should hand over the affairs of the offices to the most senior officers in rank. He added that appointments in the offices would be made in due course. In another development, Lagos State government on Friday announced a total ban on street trading, hawking, building of illegal structures on drainage setbacks, and the display of waste on walkways across the state. The Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Mr. Tokunbo Wahab, made the disclosure in a statement in Lagos. Wahab said that the State Environmental Sanitation Corps, LAGESC, has been directed to strictly enforce compliance with the environmental sanitation laws. The commissioner explained that the latest offensive was meant to curb the activities of hawkers who disguise themselves to rob motorists and also disrupt the free flow of traffic on highways and streets. Moving on, the Chairman Senate Committee on Health, Senator Ibrahim Oloriegbe, has bemoaned the migration of the workforce, noting that it is affecting the global healthcare system. He stated this in Ilorin, Kwara State, while delivering a paper at the 43rd Annual General Meeting and Scientific Conference of the Nigerian Association of Resident Doctors. According to him, virtually all fields in the healthcare system is affected by JAPA syndrome, including clinical services, pharmacy, nursing, and lab technicians. The experts observed that the situation would infringe on the attainment of the Sustainable Development Goals on Health 2030. He explained that the SDGs are aimed at achieving universal health coverage and providing access to safe and affordable medicines and vaccines for all. Away from that, a Nigerian woman has accused her husband, Taufik, of stealing two of her panties on different occasions for juju use. The woman, who described her spouse as a juju expert, exclaimed that her husband promised to become wealthy by any means.
Lára tún kọjú ni mọ̀ pé ọmọ lọ sí lára tún kọjú kéèyàn gbé kùkú funfun wọlé ọkọ mi gbé kùkú funfun wọlé kí ló fẹ́ fi ṣe bàtà ó ṣe òkú ó dẹ̀ sọ pé tipẹ́tipẹ́ ló bá fi lówó àtàbí kí n ṣe òkú alákòótọ́ ọkọ̀ mo pa ìsìn mo sọ fún mi bàbá tí kò pátá mi jáde o bíbẹ́ ọkọ̀ mú pariwo fọláyé o àwọn ayé àbáwá dá ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì mo fi páìntì fẹ́ ní o wá lọ ṣẹ̀wẹ́ mo fi fọ pátá ọdẹ tún kó yẹn náà ẹ bá mi kó páìntì mi o kó tó di pé máa pariwo fọláyé ó bá àwọn fámìlì mi mo kú gbọ́ àbúrò rẹ̀ náà tó ní pé kò sí kọ́tí mi ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ ọmọ lọ́wọ́ òun náà ó náà wá wẹ́ pẹ̀lú ọgọ́ yẹn mo kọ́ di gbogbo ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ gbogbo tábùkọ̀ yẹn sọ fún mi náà.
She sent out a public plea and threatened her husband to give back his underwear or she would take the matter further. She continued, saying that she had already let his family members know. Before we continue with our news on the foreign scene, let us go for a short break. Welcome back. An Italian citizen identified as Filippo Filazzo has been sentenced to 24 years imprisonment for beating a Nigerian, Alika Ogochukwu, to death. The 39-year-old Nigerian man who was using crutches and strolling through the coast city of Civitanovo Marche, Italy on July 29, 2022, was attacked in the presence of numerous witnesses in broad daylight. Unfortunately, all the witnesses decided not to intervene as Filazzo beat Ogochukwu to death. Reports claimed that the Italian citizen used Ogochukwu's crutches to beat the victim to death, while the onlookers recorded the incident on their smartphones. Police reports confirmed that the incident occurred at 2:00 p.m. on July 29th. Before paramedics arrived on the scene, Ogochukwu was already dead. After over a year of legal battle, the Italian citizen was sentenced to 24 years in jail on Wednesday, September 27, 2023. In the world of sports, Anambra State karateka Goodluck Njoku defeated Joshua Ehiozubwe from Lagos State with 7-0 points on Friday to win a gold medal in the 50 kg boys karate event at the ongoing National Youth Games in Asaba, Delta State. The newly crowned 50 kg champion revealed that he works in the bakery to support himself and to avoid social vices. The 13-year-old said that it was while he was on his way to work that he met Sensei Godwin Okoro, who introduced him to karate, making his debut at the 2023 Youth Games. Njoku promised not to disappoint the state in future national championships, noting that this is just the beginning. Before we go, here are the main points. We told you that last-minute move to Advert strike fails. Labour shuns federal government meeting. Wike sacks head of Federal Capital Territory agencies and parastatals. Italian citizen who beat Nigerian man to death gets 24 years jail term. Those were the news updates for last week. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to keep the hope alive, trust the process, and someday soon it will make sense. I am Tolulope Akimola. Do have a blissful week.